We live in an era where technology is essential for daily life. Since Apple revolutionised the market with a touchscreen smartphone in 2007, device use in Australia has skyrocketed to 80% in the last 14 years. A large part of smartphone culture is the use of social media. With over 3 billion users worldwide, you can get in touch with anyone in the world and design a tailored representation of yourself through photos and other media. We're connected in ways only previous generations could imagine, but the dream of the connected world has come far from self-expression and social interaction. Today, social media is one of the wealthiest industries in the world, and because of the increased number of users in the past decade, it has shifted its business model to maximise profit. But at what cost? My name's Rhiannon Roberts, and today I'll be talking about social media addiction.
Am I addicted to my phone? Is currently the top search following the terms alcohol, nicotine, and drugs on Google. As they are free, companies rely on users viewing ads to generate profit. So engaging the user for as long as possible is what social media applications have been designed for. Users are often targeted with the source of all addictions, dopamine. Conventionally abused by substance users, dopamine provides that feeling of intense but temporary pleasure. This is often manipulated subtly into the application's design by using social validation as a prize, ambiguous notifications, and an infinite stream of content without stopping cues. Rabbit hole content is a silent killer. It creates this perfect dopamine feedback loop, which people can be engaged with for hours. But even after days have been wasted viewing a bottomless pit of unmemorable content, when it's gone, you miss it. Social media is also negatively affecting mental health. Since its invention in the early 2000s, depression and anxiety in teens has risen to 70%. A whole generation is more anxious, more sleep deprived, more insecure, and has the highest rates of depression ever reported. In 2019, a study found that over 40% of all deaths in 15 to 17-year-olds are attributed to suicide, and that Australians are more likely to take their own lives than die from skin cancer. When you're conditioned to viewing the best parts of others constantly, you get this mentality that everything needs to be perfect, and that anything less than that is just not good enough. But what you're seeing online is heavily filtered, literally speaking. It should come as no surprise that people only post what they want you to see. But even with that, you can still feel incompetent.
I wanted to create this documentary for people like me. I used to spend ridiculous amounts of time on social media, but I recognised that I had a problem and that I needed to do something. I want to share with you some of the things that I've tried to combat social media addiction. First off, I deleted the most problematic ones, but because I still wanted to text people via Instagram, I downloaded an app called Threads, which allows me to DM people and see stories. I still go on Instagram, but now I prefer using my laptop because it's much less convenient. If you don't want to delete social media from your phone, there are also many blocking applications where you can set time limits on social media. I'd recommend Offline, Freedom, and Moment. At the moment, we spend roughly 3.5 hours on social media every day. And according to the WHO, in a 75-year lifetime, a social media user will spend 6 years and 8 months on social media. Is that how you want to spend your time?